We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Here are the Lakers. Bryant looking over the floor. Out to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Pass to James. Good on the triple. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by White. To the inside. Harden. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now, here's Roy. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Outside Roy. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Doncic outside. Screen by James. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's flag missing. Pass to Carter. And yes, it's good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And you got to admire the tenacity for Barnes. Love seeing him take charge like that.
Screen by James. Inside. And James throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Roy. Pass to Garnett. Oh my goodness, the slam! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Doncic. Back to James. And stolen by White. Flag with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Flag throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he broke it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Flag with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Driving inside. And a missed layup.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
A 3-point first quarter. Great scoring through one. Lakers lead by 4. 2K Sports.
The Celtics 12.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
The assist from
Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you guys.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Garza. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Porter with the steal. Here's Garza. Here's Shireman, guarded by Smart. Pass to Garza. For the three. Nevitt with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And another miss by Boston. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here they are, the Laker Girl Dance Team.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Bryant. The rebound by the Celtics. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Shireman. Wiggins outside. And it's done in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. To the paint. LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Kobe can't hit. Celtics trailed by 6. Here's Shireman. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
Here's Los Angeles now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Carter outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Barnes the screen. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Here's Nevitt. Now James. 7 points in the game. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Outside Roy. It's Roy on the wing. Back to Garnett. Fades. Rebound the Lakers.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Bryant outside and stolen by Barnes. The tray. That shot missing. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. 19. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
On the wing, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Carter on the wing. Over Roy. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Carter's got 6 points.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Barnes outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 5. Back to Noah. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan.
With authority.
That is a monster finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And finished off by Noah.
And he just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Kevin?
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Give it up one more time. Your Lakers breaker.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Doncic outside. To the middle. James jackhammers it down.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Rebounded by the Celtics. It's tipped. Fast break. Here they come. For the tie. And the layup is up and in. Wiggins has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Wiggins outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Wiggins has got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. The kick out to Bryant. Pass to Nevin. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he uses the glass on the way. Nevitt's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Garza. That three off the mark. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to Nevin. And he lays it straight in. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Garza gets the bucket.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
To the paint. Just 3 on the clock. Misses the layup. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started.
37. Here it is, fans.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to Vanderbilt. Bryant outside. No good with the triple. Boston trailing. Here's Flag. Garnett, the screen. Here he goes. Garnett just attacking the rim.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And it's Doncic missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Out to Kobe. Clock at 4. To the inside. Noah. And finally they hit one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Roy. And there's the drive. Strong move off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Bryant. Doncic feeling it out. Vanderbilt.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt.
At the line for Los Angeles.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Roy. Barnes the screen. Beyond the arc. Now White from deep. And there's the three.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Next. Give yourself a big round of applause.
Trailing by 4. Reeves with it. Now defended by Flash. Book it.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Outside Roy. Now Flag. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break. I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Carter outside to tie it up. Barnes zips down the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Celtics leading by 3. White looking around. Here's Flag. One-handed!
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Does not go in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Barnes. Right side Roy. Now Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. Reeves rips down the board.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that good. Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
That's an 8-second violation. Lakers ball.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
It's your Lakers
For 3.
squad.
Barnes rips down the rebound.
Laker fans, one more time for the Lakers hype squad.
So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used used it as motivation to close out a significant win.